welcome to the channel. I want to welcome everybody to Epic Travels, where I'll be posting videos about travel destinations, exotic beaches, travel news, which I think is pretty important, and more. With that said, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, as every time I travel, every time I hit a new different destination, I'm going to be posting new videos to kind of share information and ideas. So without further ado, let's get into it. With anticipation, and with everything opened up in China, we kind of heard that there may be some COVID restrictions. I do apologize about that. It's like, we're starting to open back up things again, and we're back into this concern again. So starting on Monday, January 9th, all new arrivals, 18-year age or older, must now provide proof of COVID vaccinations to enter into Thailand. You have to have at least 2 doses of the vaccine. There are some exceptions, but the rules are basically targeted and trying to prevent like the new wave of COVID coming into Thailand, especially now that China has kind of opened up their borders again with everything that's going on over there. Those who are, for say, unvaccinated may also bring a letter from the doctor explaining why you have not taken the vaccine doses. Notably, countries that have COVID tests must do that upon arrival into Thailand, such as like India, China, of course. They also, all international travels now must purchase health insurance. And they must submit that proof upon arrival. So if you got any flights that's going into Thailand within the next week or so, it might behoove you to kind of follow up, do your research. This is breaking news. It just came out, so you might want to be on top of this. And make sure that you have all the documentation. All Thailand government want to make sure is that you have, number one, you do have the required documentation. You have the vaccines, you have been tested, and you have medical coverage in the event that you come down with COVID, that you could be treated, right? So I want to go through some couple quick topics, maybe about 6 or 7 to highlight. Number one, to enter into Thailand, you must have the vaccine. So the airlines are now requiring, if you're 18 years of age or older, you require to have this proof. If you've had COVID, you had to had recovered within the last 6 months or 180 days. Providing that you don't have the vaccine, you need to have this letter from the doctor. The health insurance, you're required to have about $10,000 worth of health insurance coverage. Now, there's a number of sites you can go to on the Thailand travel websites, and you can kind of pick which provider that you would like to have. Now, this is pretty inexpensive. I mean, you're talking, depending on your age category and health conditions, you're talking about maybe as low as $20 or less. So it's not much. It's just making sure that you are covered in the event that something happens. Some things such as, let's say if you're a holder of an official diplomatic passport from United Nations, you are exempt from the health insurance. Holders of Thai passport transiting passengers are exempt from the vaccine checks and health insurance requirements. The airlines are now required, if you're doing a transfer or coming into the country, that what they're suggesting that the airlines basically be responsible and check to make sure that these requirements are met prior to getting on the plane. Airlines must adhere to these regulations and comply with the guidance as appropriate. Final thing is making sure that you wear your mask as well. I do apologize for this. They just want to make sure that we're not transferring and we don't end up having shutdowns like we did before. Some countries suffered severely as a result of lack of traveling and COVID deaths. So keep that in mind. And one final thought, if you are under the age of 18, you do not require the COVID vaccine or boosters. So please keep that in mind. I won't keep you. This is just some breaking news, some stuff that I've been seeing coming up on the news and my travel research. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you have additional comments, you want me to do a little bit more research for you on specific topics, please leave your comments down in the remarks section below, and I'll be delighted to get back to you. Have a safe and enjoyable day.